So what this is very interesting because what they're doing is they're applying this leech to this alcoholic's neck, and the leech is going to drink the blood of this alcoholic to see if it I don't know if they're doing it to see if it makes a difference, but that's what I thought they were doing for that reason. It's just like it makes you wonder, like, okay, so a lot of us, like with some type of addiction, we always try to fix the problem. What if we stop smoking? What if we stop drinking? What if we do certain other stuff and have different alternatives? And I feel like this is actually the best alternative because it kind of disrupts. There's some type of disruption to um to whatever addiction that is, and sometimes it starts with the blood. We can't control everything, um especially if it's a part of it's like inherited. It's some type of addiction that's been going on through your bloodline for the longest. And the fact that it's been going on through your bloodline for so long is something that you can't truly fight. So we all went to like blood banks, we've all had our blood tested on and stuff like that. And even that wasn't enough. But to think that if some type of insect, like this leech, can disrupt that addiction, and let's say, this is an alcoholic, and then one day, all of a sudden, without him noticing, he's no longer drinking and he don't know why. And it could have been because that leech had took in some of the blood. And now you basically that leech is now that leech what of is basically like a metaphor of that alcohol, whatever was in that drink that was leaching onto you to keep going after that same drink and keep going after that same drink. Now you don't have to worry about it because that leech has been filled with your blood, and now that leech is that leech. It's no longer inside of you. It's now a problem that's outside of you. So as they're doing this test, that's kind of what I'm just thinking about. I'm like, wow, that's a brilliant idea for anybody with an addiction. You know, maybe this is a solution to those types of addictions, to get a real life leech to actually take in your problem and leave it at that. Now you're not that problem. You're not that person with that alcohol addiction. Your leech has been actually become a real life leech. If you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I just found this really interesting because I would definitely do it. I would put a leech. I would have this leech. I would have this leech take in my blood so that I can have some type of cure to an ongoing problem. Inherited through my blood. And the blood is usually the reason why. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be notified and share at your own free will to show you care.